Hey, happy Friday. Welcome back to the Friday Funnies. You know, it's time now to plan for the next major holiday in this still pandemic year. I mean, next Tuesday, February 1st, is the start of Chinese New Year, the year of the tiger. I find it interesting that China, they dedicate a whole year to a professional golfer. The very next day, February 2nd, is Groundhog Day, when we base our future on the actions of a large rodent. Coincidentally, we can also listen to President Biden give his State of the Union address that day. And if that isn't enough excitement for you, feel free to celebrate my birthday. It's today. Now, I don't normally celebrate my birthday, figuring all I did was show up, but lots of people wish me a happy birthday on social media. Many of them I don't even know. And I appreciate that, but still, instead of wishing me a happy birthday today, I'd like a present from you in the form of you sending these funnies to at least one other person. Or send it to 10, that would be even better. Thank you for your generosity. Now, here's the funnies. In County Carlow, Ireland, a man entered a post office to request the pension payment for a friend of his. He was refused and told that the pensioner had to pick up the payment in person. So the man left and returned with the pensioner and another man. The pensioner was unfortunately dead, but the two blokes stood him up and walked him into the post office. They were then told they would not be given any money, so they dropped the dead guy on the floor and ran away. Now the post office has a dead guy on the floor, and the postmaster said, "We don't know where to send him, but it's gonna take a lot of stamps." You know, I think we've all been there. You're seated in coach class in the plane, and the guy across the aisle pulls out a lunch he brought on board, and if you're lucky, it's an aromatic deli sandwich, but it could be egg salad or a can of tuna. You know, on a recent Spirit Airlines flight from New York to Las Vegas, Susie Pratt and her adult son brought food on board in the form of an entire seafood boil. Massive amount of food, including lobsters, crab, crayfish, shrimp. They chowed it down for the entire flight. Susie said that the TSA has no problem with you bringing food on board. So, look for some other knuckleheads to bring on a whole roast pig or a side of beef. A marathon was recently held in Siberia. The Pole of Cold Marathon took place in Yakutia, Russia, and it was won by Vasily Lukin in 3 hours and 22 minutes. Oh yeah, the temperature was 63.4 degrees below zero. Everybody who entered the marathon finished it, because if you were to stop running, you'd instantly freeze solid. What amazes me is why anyone would want to torture themselves like this, but even more, I want to know how much vodka it takes to stay defrosted. Hey, that's it for another week, my friends. Please enjoy your weekend, and do me a favor, listen to my podcast, Another Day Above Ground. It'll make you laugh too. Until then, I'll see you next Friday.